Hello, my lovely people. Welcome or welcome back. I'm Empath Divine, your intuitive reader. Happy Friday, or whenever you come across this video. Wishing you nothing but love and abundance towards your way here. And this is going to be your self-love, self-care guidance messages for you, what your soul could be trying to tell you right now with matters of the heart here. So I would love for you guys to take what resonates. And if you are very familiar with my channel, I always tell people self-love is the most powerful love before anything else. I do feel like when it comes to us and what we need to know, we have to start from the ground up before we can get through anything, right? Because when we don't love ourselves, when we don't trust ourselves, that affects us with relationships, career, anything, relationships of any sort, okay? And if you love reads like this that want to tap into whatever messages you're going through, feel free to look in the community tab. You know, even on my Instagram, I have services that I put up with guidance. I do give a lot of motivation, personal reads and stuff like that to help you if you're interested. After these videos, guys, all I ask is that you please give it a thumbs up and share the platform. Don't forget to hit the bell button so that you can be notified for everything. And for the new people that just found me, I hope you hit subscribe when you're done. So I have 3 numbers here. Take a deep breath, choose a number from 1 to 3. If you feel stuck with more than one number, you have more than one messages. So enjoy your weekend, guys. Let's get started. Okay, so pile number 1, this is going to be for you, self-love, self-care here. And this card I pulled out is like a soul message here, which your soul is telling you. It has a lot of writing on here, right? But I'm just going to read this here first, okay? So it says, what am I looking for outside myself that is already within me? So I feel like that is a very powerful statement here, right? It's like, pile number 1, what are you looking for? What are you looking for outside? You already have it within you. You're powerful, you're talented, you're lovable. Could it be that you're looking for love in all the wrong places here? Could it be that maybe, you shouldn't be working on love right now and loving yourself here? This is a deep question your soul wants you to ask within yourself when it comes about, just your care and your love about you. What are you looking for outside of yourself that you have? What are you looking for? You know what I mean? Like when it comes to, I'm hearing abandonment issues. So I don't know if some of you dealt with that, and this could be why you may feel like that. But what are you looking for that you have? You're talented. You're courageous. You're beautiful. You're wise. It's in you. But the thing is, it's hidden in you. So you have to pull that out of you so that it can show out with you. It's already in you, internally already. And you just have to bring it out externally. Okay. So your soul definitely wants you to ask yourself that question. I feel like this should be a little assignment for you guys, because I hope you got a self-love, self-care journey. Make sure a journal, make sure you get that if you don't. But I feel like this is a question, pile 1, you should ask yourself, because it makes me feel like you're looking for something, but I feel like you're looking for looking for things in the wrong place, right? If you're looking for love, but is the love within you already? Because think about it. The key word is saying looking, right? If this is about a love situation, oh, I'm looking for love. I don't like how that sounds. You get what I mean? Because it's like, you don't have to look for it. It's already there. It's just about it'll come to you when it's right. What are you looking for outside that's already in the inside? You get what I mean? So behind here too, it even says, are you looking for more guidance, confidence, peace, wisdom, love, or something else? Right? So these can be things that you guys can be looking for, right? And when you start trying to dig outside and look the wrong places, it could be causing you to feel frustrated. It could be causing you to feel overwhelmed. It could be causing you to feel like you're not good enough to have this and have that, right? Everything that you're seeking, you need to go within yourself and find these things that you're seeking. And when you do that, you will find the answers of what you were looking for in the first place, right? So your soul action for today that you guys can do is breathe in your favorite essential oil, or you could just do inhale deep breathing from your belly, drop your shoulders, and spend time hanging out with your soul today. See, I always tell people this: make a bond and connection with your soul, because your soul already knows what you need. Ask for what you need and be ready for the answers. Okay. So that is a really deep answer. I tell people that all the time. Our soul knows what it is that we need. Okay. So let's give you some self-care messages here. What else does pile 1 needs to know right now on their self-love, self-care journey here? What else pile 1 may need to know? Happiness. Again, we just said about, what am I looking for outside myself that's already within me? Look at that. This is you on the outside. This is your soul in the inside looking at you. You see what I'm saying? Your soul is looking at you like, girl, what are you doing? Pick yourself up. You see? But they are disconnected. If you even see how this looks in this picture, they're disconnected and they're not as one. But I feel like your soul, pile number 1, has been trying to get you to connect to him or her. You get what I'm saying here? So it's like, You know, I feel like, again, you guys are looking for happiness and looking for things in the wrong place here. You see what I'm saying? And the whole time it's within you. Your soul knows what puts a smile on your face. Your soul knows what you guys need. And you guys have to realize this. See, you see how this picture looks, right? It's like you're separated. But when you realize that you and your soul is not separated, you're all in one, that's how you guys could connect. And even with her eyes being closed, it's like she's not listening. But her soul's been trying to tell her that, okay? Back of the card says your thinking will either make your happiness or take your happiness away. You choose. You see what I'm saying? Your thinking. So if you're thinking negative and you're thinking you can't have happiness, you're thinking you can't have, love, if that's what you're seeking, or, you want stability, whatever these things you want in your life here, if you're thinking negative about it, you can't get it. But I feel like your soul is trying to tell you differently here, okay? Let's see if there's anything else. One more card for Collective Spirit. Anything else? We have pamper yourself. Take care of yourself here. Putting yourself first. I feel like Pile 1, some of you are the type that you're so busy trying to look on the outside for things, and then you're taking care of everybody else, and you're always making you and your soul the last priority here. Take care of yourself. Yes, pampering yourself, spiritual cleansing, soul baths, that's part of it. But getting more deeper within self here, okay? Self-care is a necessity, not a luxury. Remember that. Self-care, not only just with the self-care with baths and rose and rose quartz and crystals, okay? That's the bonus part. But in reality, you have to start making your self-care a necessity, okay? Let's see what else you may need to know. Anything else for Pile 1 that they may need to know here on their self-care, self-love journey? What else they may need to know that they're not seeing? Let's see what else. Okay, so we have burning bowl ritual. I feel like this is very powerful, guys. This is a way that you can connect with your soul as well, too. Because if you look at the key word, she has to let go. So I feel like, again, there's something that you need to let go of. And that's what's keeping you to look on the outside of yourself and not connecting with the inside here. So let me tell you something. Burning rituals is so powerful here. You can do burning release intentions, and you also can burn for things that you want. Because with fire, it's very fast and it's rapid, right? And you can receive these things fast, but I feel like you guys need to safely, okay, you see how that looks like a cauldron bowl or a fireproof bowl here, and you need to burn some things you need to let go of. I feel like you guys may need to get connected with your soul more. You might be a little disconnected with your soul right now. Okay. And I'm hearing your chakras are screaming, meaning your chakras are trying to cleanse and get aligned here. So I feel like you guys need to make some time to yourself. Do it this weekend or whatever you come across this video here. Get your journal and your notebook and just put your hand to your heart and just listen. Whatever is the thing, say, soul, speak to me. It's time for us to talk. And you will hear what your soul is trying to tell you, what you need to release here. Some of you definitely might need to get a spiritual bath and get cleansed here, because soak in the bathtub came out again too. So some of you may actually really need to do a physical cleanse and declutter your energy, because I feel like you've been very tired as of lately. Some of you are more grumpy, you're more stressed. I feel like Pile 1, you have a lot of responsibilities. You probably work a lot of hours, or you're taking care of everybody, but again, you're neglecting what your soul is telling you. This is another way how some of you could connect with your soul too, is by music. I'm hearing like an African chant music. So a lot of you can have African in your bloodline, okay, in your ethnicity, or just any, I'm hearing like salsa, like whatever, like music speaks to the soul here, okay? So I feel like you guys, the best way, because I know some of you might say, well, damn, I don't know the best way how to connect to my soul here. It could be through music, or shit, it even could be while you in the bath, soaking, right? Playing music, and you could be connecting to her or him or they, but connecting to music, speak to the soul, or even getting out in nature. Okay, I'm picking up Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I'm picking up an Aries, a Sagittarius, okay? Could be a Gemini in this mix too. I just feel like Spirit's saying the zodiac signs, because it might just give y'all confirmation here. Like Spirit could be telling somebody, like popping you in the head, like, yeah, I'm talking to you. Your soul's talking to you. But these are healthy ways that you guys could align and be able to connect, with your soul here, okay? Maybe some of you are in this energy that you just lately just feel like the things that you want, you don't deserve it or something like that. And your soul's trying to tell you different. Any other last messages here, Spirit, for Piles 1? A connection with self-love here. Yeah, we have Leo here. The divine is showing you that you are stronger than what you allow yourself to feel here. And whatever situations that you have been going through, you know, that you're seeking and longing in different areas to get it, you know, you can survive. You will survive what you're going through. But again, you have to work on your chakras. I feel too. I feel like you have to work on your root chakras. You have to definitely connect with your soul. Your soul is dying for y'all to have a connection. If you do these things and connect with your soul through music or through meditation music or through rituals and through prayers, you will really get the answers you need, guys. And I'm telling you, it will help you so much when you do this. And I'm telling you, guys, Pal One, you are so strong than you think you are. And I'm not just talking about physically strong. I'm talking about mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. You're very, very strong. You're a warrior. Okay, so that is for you, pal number one, and I hope that resonates. And make sure you are taking care of yourself. Okay, put you first. You matter. Okay, pal number two here. This is going to be your self-love, self-care message here. And we're going to talk with things with the soul here. Today's mantra here is courage is contagious here. And I mean, courage is a good thing here. You want to have courage here, okay? Be proud of who you are, okay? What part of you is apologizing for your truth here? Am I apologizing for my truth? So I feel like as of lately, you may had to stand in your power here. You may had to make a courageous move here, right? I feel like some of you, pal, too, you could be the type that perhaps you are an empath. You're very sensitive. You know, you don't like confrontation. And listen, let me tell you something. Standing in your power and using your voice does not mean it has to be confrontational. Standing up for yourself does not have to be confrontational, because I feel like some of you might have had some people that's kind of manipulated in the workplace or family, that anytime you try to express yourself, they feel like you're being confrontational. Standing up for yourself and what's right is nothing to apologize for. So I feel like your soul is trying to tell you, commend yourself, applaud yourself. Instead of you telling yourself, sorry that I had to walk away from my family, or sorry I had to tell my friend I don't want to be friends anymore, or sorry I had to walk away from a relationship. Perhaps the person didn't even cheat on you, but you walked away because you was not happy. You and your soul was not happy. That is nothing you need to apologize for. You listened to what your soul told you what you needed to do. You matter, okay? So that is important here. You have to ask yourself that. What is it though? What is it that you could be apologizing for? It's some type of truth you have released out. Why are you apologizing for it? You don't have to apologize for it, okay? I just feel like you guys are not used to standing up for yourself. You're so used to always blaming yourself or taking full accountability. You see what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with taking accountability. That's very powerful. But it's a problem when you're taking accountability for things that you did not do. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like, you know, Spirit's like, listen, you did a powerful thing and don't feel bad about what is it you have to do. And for a small few of you that's chose POW 2, this is a sign you may have to do this. You may have to stand in your power and speak your truth. You may have to put somebody in their place. You may have to cut ties with somebody. But it is what it is, you know, because I feel like this truth you had to let go of, it was affecting your peace. Anything else for POW 2 here with this self-love, self-care here? Okay, yeah, you listen, you made a choice here. You know, a lot of times in life, we have to make a choice. You know, you could be the type of person that you avoid making choices. Sometimes it makes you nervous because you're always worried about what other people have to tell you. But damn if you do, damn if you don't. You can't please everybody. The main person you should be pleasing first is yourself here. You made a choice and you made the right choice that's for you. And I feel like there's many of opportunities that's about to come in because of this powerful choice you have made. Okay. So we have worry less about making the right choice and more about being strong. Look at the key word again, courage and strong. Being more strong enough to handle any outcome. And listen, the outcome is this. Like, if you have to stand up to somebody and you have to tell somebody you're cutting ties with them, you're tired of the way they treat you. Yeah, the outcome may be that they might not like you no more. They may talk about you. It is what it is, right? You know, and I feel like some of you were walking on eggshells with a person and you're like, no more. And you should not have to apologize for what you have said to anybody. If you know you said it in a respectful manner, it is what it is. Okay, people gonna talk regardless. All right, so I feel like Spirit is trying to let y'all know that, like, people is going to talk regardless. People's gonna say something to you regardless. Okay, so they want you to relax here with this breathe here. They want you to relax, get in a meditative state, release out all that anxiousness and fear that you feel that you did something wrong. Be at peace with yourself here now. Okay, the calmer you are, the more time slows down and the easier it gets to get everything done, because I feel like you don't want this to block, you know, the rest of your plan here, because by you standing in your power here, now you're opening the doors for other things to come in. Okay. What else does pile number 2 needs to know? Self-care, self-love here. Okay, so you have, let's see what we got here. Okay, so we have things about you drinking tea, taking care of yourself. I feel like some of you definitely need to make a lot of alone time for you. I feel like some of you also, because I'm here with the throat chakra here, you need to drink some tea here for your throat here. Just make sure you're taking care of yourself, okay? I don't want you stressing yourself to death here. You know, I don't want you, you know, getting yourself so upset here, because I feel like someone's making you feel upset here. But just make sure you're taking care of your body and your soul here, because you matter. I feel like some of you need to get into sound healing. It's so therapeutic. It helps to raise your auras, because I feel like some of you need to raise your aura, because I don't want to say this to scare anybody, but I feel like if you had to stand in your power as of lately, it could be somebody trying to send psychic attacks towards you because they're mad because you stood up for yourself. You good though, you're protected, but I feel like your soul is telling you, you know, you need to raise your vibration in your aura. You definitely should get a sound bowl. You should look up sound healing on YouTube. They have a lot of them on here. It's very therapeutic here, and it helps raise your vibrations, and it definitely helps you to connect with self here. Okay, be proud of yourself. I want you to be proud of yourself, guys, of what it is that you had to do and standing in your power here. Anything else for pile number 2 with any self-care, self-love advice here? Thanks, Spirit. Yeah, don't be afraid anymore. You know, I feel like with the 2 of Swords, like I said, some of you that chose pile number 2, this could be a sign saying that you are going to have to move forward. You are going to have to speak your mind about something, whether this is with family, which I feel it is, or it's work related, or with friends, or it could be with someone that took advantage of you, or whatever the case may be here. Okay, you have to stand in your power here. You have to. If not now, then when? Don't be afraid. And even after you said what you said, 3 of Wands tells you, keep pushing, keep moving on. Life goes on. Life goes on. You keep pushing yourself. You keep moving forward, okay? Crows can be very significant for some of you too. And I feel like if you are encountering crows, that is spirit letting you know that, you know, a cycle has finally ended. So whatever that you were juggling when you were afraid to speak your truth about, this could be about trauma too. I feel like some of you might have to speak up with a parent, or, you know, about some trauma that happened to you when you were young. And the message I got was not a good message. Some of you were assaulted. Something happened when you were young, and you might have to speak up, and that could be scary as hell to say. But you have to speak up. You have to do this so you can move forward. And when you make forward movement, and when you heal yourself here, it will begin to open up doors, okay? 4 of Cups, it will open up doors for you, all right? So I want you to, and if you guys already spoke your truth, I want you to be proud of who you are. Now your life restarts over, okay? I love this for you, pile number 2. Continue to take care of yourself, because at the end of the day, you matter. Bye for now. And last but not least, pile number 3, this is your self-care, self-love guidance. We're going to give you a message here for your soul. The key word that stood out here, it says you are the boss of fear. I know that's right. Pile 3, you are the boss of fear. That means you control fear. You don't let fear control you. You control fear, right? You don't run from the fear. You run towards the fear. You chase fear. Instead of always the other way around, that fear always chases you. Am I letting fear stop me? There it is. Pile number 3, you are, am I letting fear stop me? And honestly, I'm going to answer that for you. I feel like you are letting fear stop you. Remember, you are the boss of fear. Tell fear to sit down and pull a seat. Instead of every time when the fear and anxiety comes up towards you, you try to do things to ignore it and pretend it's not there. It's only going to get louder. The fear is like the shadow. So as much as you try to run away from it, it's always going to follow you. It's always going to come into whatever situation that you have fear about. Until you turn around and say, fear, I'm fearless. You're not stopping me anymore. This contract between us is over. I'm divorcing you. I'm fearless. Look, key word. You are the boss of fear. You are unstoppable. You chase fear this time, right? Imagine you turn around and say, fear, bring your behind here. Fear wouldn't know what to do. Fear is an illusion sometimes. How about you guys, you know, get a journal and make it the fearless journal book. Start writing down all the fears that your negative subconscious keeps telling you. You can't do this. You can't do that. Let me tell you something. I feel like spirit is pushing you guys to start letting fear stop you, because it is time for you guys to start a new chapter in your life. What fear does, fear plays with your mind, your body, and your soul to keep you stuck in a certain situation and never move on. Keep you stuck from stepping in your power, from leaving a job, from leaving a relationship, from starting something new. Right? Fear interferes you from believing. And it keeps you in a comfortable zone. So when you're ready to step out of your uncomfortable and step into the unknown, there's the fear. Fear comes running right at the door. The minute fear hears you're about to step in your power, as soon as you say that, say it. Try it out today. Today, I am no longer going to be afraid of blah, blah, blah. As soon as whatever it is, you're going to feel anxiety as soon as you say it. Because that is fear working with your negative subconscious to keep you to stay stuck so that you don't move on. But I'm pretty sure, Pal 3, that you're getting to the point that you're getting tired. And that is a sign that your soul is saying, it's time to boss up. We can't. Fear, Pal 3, probably has been affecting your life and affecting your body, okay? Affecting you probably from the time you were young, okay? I don't feel fear just creeped up. I feel like fear has been involved in your life and been married to you for so long that you have to be free. Some of you, I feel with this card, you have fear of loving yourself. You're afraid to embrace yourself. Maybe some of you want to do something different with your appearance in your life, and fear is making you feel like you can't do it because you're worrying about everybody else. Some of you are having fear to be open to love again because fear and negative subconscious is going to make you feel like that you're always going to attract low. And they're going to keep you in a low state. Okay? It's time to take your power back. Your body deserves love. So again, this can be about love for some of you. You're having negative feelings about love. Every time you build up the confidence about yourself and say that I'm beautiful. Look how she's embracing herself. Maybe you guys need to do that. Maybe some of you are full figured or you could be slim, but maybe you need to get naked and get in front of your mirror and just look at your body. Even if you got stretch marks, cellulite, whatever you got going on, look at it and embrace it. The only time you should want to make any kind of change to your body is because you want to do it, not because what a person told you what you need to do. Right? Every time you're trying to say confidence affirmations about yourself and say you're worthy of love, fear hears that and it contacts negative subconscious and going, okay, we got to pull her back down. She's getting too happy or he's getting too happy. And then you start getting anxiety and then you don't believe it. Right? Some of you might have to clear your space. Sometimes it could be the environment you're in that's causing fear. I feel like you guys need to get to the root problem of why is fear stopping you. You need to really get to the nick and crannies of what can be the reasons why fear is stopping you. And how can you release it? Yeah, space still wanted to come out. You might have to declutter your space and your energy. The quality of your life has more to do with what you remove from your life than what you add to it. Give yourself the gift of space. So this is what I'm saying. You're adding on fear into your life when you need to be removing fear out of your life here. So it could be something in your energy that's helping you to, that's contributing to you having a hard time of letting fear go. Let's see what else. Any other self-care, self-love here for pile number 2 here, okay? So we have connect with your womb here. So yeah, this can even be some type of fear or trauma you may have about sex, you know? Connect with your womb here. I want you guys to look up womb rituals, womb release healing. Look up that on YouTube. Let's look it up. It's very powerful. You need to connect back with your womb. You know, maybe you guys, pile number 3, dealt with some type of trauma. You know, I'm picking up kids and pregnancies and things like that. Maybe you had a hard traumatic time with that. Maybe you want to, you know, conceive and fear is making you feel like you can't, you know. Maybe you guys are not loving your body, you know. Maybe you've been through some type of trauma and fear is trying to find that way to keep you in that dark space instead of embracing yourself. Journal. Exactly. I just said that. Journal. Instead of letting fear talk you up all day with negativity, every time fear speaks, you write it down. And then you're going to write on another separate page of your notebook. You're going to write down all the opposite things that fear is telling you. And you're going to say what you can do. You can overcome fear. Remember that key word. You are the boss of fear. You control fear. Fear doesn't control you. Like I remember I said this one time to somebody and I said, listen, you may have anxiety, but at the end of the day, you control the anxiety. The anxiety don't control you. And the minute you realize that, you'll have a handle over that, okay? Some of you could be Virgos, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here. Yeah, but I feel like even with the 2 of Cups coming out reverse here, I feel like Spirit is telling you it's something it's that no longer balance or fulfill you, that needs to be gone here. I feel like a lot of you need to work on your confidence here, and a lot of you need to work on your love here. A lot of you need to know that you're worthy and deserving of everything you want and more in your life, and you are going to receive it, okay? You are the Empress here. Gemini energy, you are the Empress. You are the healer, okay? This could be about children too. Could be something about your childhood. It's deep for some of you in POW number 3. You can have that and then some. But in order, and it could be some wounds from a mother too. It could even been that maybe in your childhood, somebody install fear in you, you know, because that's another thing too. That's why we have to get to the root problem of what causes fear, because a lot of times fear is installed in us. Limiting beliefs, anything can bring fear in our life. It's crazy. Fear, you know, fear is, I don't want to say it's a powerful word because we don't want to give fear that power, but you know, but fear can affect us in all kind of ways here. And a lot of things, fear can be pushed on by a father, you know, trauma. But it is time for you guys to take your power back and say, look, fear, I'm not scared of your ass no more. Okay? I'm fearless. Your name's Fear, but I'm fearless. My name longer than yours. I got more power than you. Because every time when fear comes in, your negative subconscious goes crazy. And you have the remote that you can turn the volume down of the negative subconscious. No, we can't stop our negative subconscious and fear from happening. We're going to get afraid. We're going to get anxious. That's part of our life. Okay, we are human. I'm not going to tell you that it's not going to ever creep up. But it ain't going to be so damn loud that every time when you know fear and negative subconscious in the building, it's like seeing a big-ass dragon come in the building. Immediately you start running. But the minute you start to fill out the dragon and be like, yo, the dragon not even as scary as I think the dragon is, you start to stay in the room. Like, you see what I'm saying? It's like that. Okay, so it's like it's time for you to get more acquainted with fear and what do fear want, you know, and answer the calling of fear. Okay, and I'm telling you, when you guys change that narrative, you can have everything that you want and more. It's literally there for you, but it's like fear holds that blockage. Okay. All right, POW 3, I hope that this really helped you guys, and make sure you take care of yourself, because at the end of the day, you matter.